Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another 2019 wrap-up video. We are going to be officially wrapping up my low buy or my makeup rehab series for 2019. I will be doing a beauty budget or something very similar to this in 2020. I just won't necessarily be on a low buy with a restriction on how much I am spending in 2020 unless we decide a few months into 2020 that we need to put restrictions on what I'm buying. I could see that happening. So today we're going to be talking about anything that I may have purchased in December as well as the makeup that I used up in December, and then we will just talk about the year as a whole. So if you guys are interested, then stay tuned. First, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go. I do post videos 5 days a week, so if that's something that interests you, then hit that subscribe button before moving on. But other than that, let's just get into the video. I'm filming this on Sunday. I think it's January 5th, possibly 6th. I think it's the 5th. And Vikings kickoff is in like a little bit under an hour. So I'm kind of praying for a miracle today. We played the Saints. I'm very nervous. Oh man, I hope we win. I have been like sitting and just visualizing the feeling I will feel when we win the game. Anyway, you guys, like I said, today is going to be my final video for the makeup rehab series that I had started in January, basically just tracking my makeup spending throughout the year. I did give myself the goal to spend $125 or less every single month, or $1,500 rolling throughout the year, which I know is not like really even a low buy, but for me this is considerably less money than I have spent on makeup in the past couple of years. So for me, this was really reeling it in. As of last update, you guys know I could only spend like $15. I was at like $1,485 and like some change. So pretty much meant I couldn't spend anything in January, and I did reach my goal of not purchasing or bringing in any new makeup in the month of January. So I did end up hitting my goal of spending under $1,500 on makeup this year, which I am astonished by, because you guys know in June, I think it was, I was saying like there's no hope for me, like I can't do this. I had just spent a ton of money in May and I think June as well, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it, there's no way I'm gonna hit my goals. And I am so surprised to be sitting here today letting you know that I did not spend over $1,500 worth of makeup. So that means my spent amount for December was obviously $0. And I do just want to recap my previous months with you guys really quickly. So we kicked it off in January spending $93, coming in under goal. February was another good month for me. I only spent $43.20. March was a rough one. I did end up spending $221 in March. If you guys want to see like my full playlist for this series, I'll link it down below in case you're seeing like what products I ended up bringing in those months. In April, I reeled it in just a little bit and I came in under goal at $112.28 spent. May, as we know, was an incredibly rough month for me. I spent $246.80. May is my birthday month, and it also fell at VIB time for the spring, so I went very buck wild and spent obviously $226. I'm gonna be really interested to compare next year's, or well, we're in 2020 now. I'll be very interested to see like what my spending is like this year compared to last year, and if there's certain months where I just end up like overspending or spending a lot more than other months. I am really excited to track that. So during my updates this year in my makeup rehab series, I will be comparing like the amount spent in like January to the amount spent in 2019 January. So I'm really interested to see how comparable the months are as we go along. In June, I spent $143.96. In July, I knew I really had to reel it in order to have any chance of hitting my goals. So I only spent $24 in July. In August, I spent $166. Then I reeled it back in again in September and only spent $65. In October, I spent $43.57. November, with the VIB sale, obviously a rough one, I did end up spending $326.60. I do feel like November will just always probably be one of my higher spending months. For some reason, I always tend to buy more during that VIB sale than the spring one, even though I still purchased a ton during the spring one. we went really crazy this November. So $326.60, and then obviously $0 spent this December, bringing me to a grand total of $1,485.41 spent on makeup this year. One thing I will say is in May, when I purchased during the VIB sale, I purchased some skincare, which I did accidentally include in that $226 amount. So a small chunk of this $1,485 is skincare. But whatever, still spent under $1,500, and I'm very, very happy with that. So now let's move on to the makeup that I ended up using up, and my goal was to use up more makeup in terms of value than the amount that I spent on makeup this year, and I'm very excited yet again to share that I have reached my goal on that. So I have already filmed my makeup empties for the year, and I believe that video will already be up. If so, I will link it in the cards for you guys. And I am stupid and was just so excited to throw out all of the makeup that I had been hoarding over the year to share that I ended up throwing out the products that I used in December, but I do have them written down, and I will just tell you guys the products that I ended up using up in the month of December. So I finished a mini Milk Kush mascara. This was the waterproof version, and honestly, I had that mascara open way longer than I like to have a mascara open for. I believe I opened it in May, so it was like hitting 7 months. So $12 for that mascara. I also finished up an ABH brow gel, which retails for $22. Also an ABH brow definer, which I finished in a project, which retails for $23. And a MAC brow pencil. Finished a lot of brow products in December. That retailed for $19. I also finished up a mini size of the Too Faced like peach lip gloss when I figured out like the cost per gram on that. The mini size would have retailed for $5.71. I also finished up minis of the Benefit The Real primer, as well as the mini The Real mascara. Both retail for $13, so a total of $26. And then finally a little Burberry primer, like the luminous base, which when I again did like cost per ounce or cost per gram, the little mini sample would have retailed for $8.17, bringing my grand total of makeup used in the month of December to $115.88, and my grand total for the year to $1,664.88, which is so exciting for me. I am giving myself, I think, a goal of using up at least $1,750 worth of makeup this year. I would love if I could hit $2,000, but I'm really kind of worried. I feel like I have a lot of like higher end stuff that I finished up this past year, and now I'm like worried I'm not gonna reach my goals as far as like makeup used up this year. I don't know, there's just something that like is making me a wee bit nervous, but we shall see. To briefly recap with you guys then on the makeup use up throughout the months, which again in my upcoming makeup rehab for 2020 I will compare months too, because I'm very interested to see just how, I don't know, just how that data compares. I'm super into like statistics and just like comparing data, so this is just what I find interesting. In the month of January, I used up $75.80 worth of makeup. February was not a good month for me for makeup usage. I used up $9.99 worth of product. March, I used up $83.85. April, $95.99. May, so May I spent a ton of money, but I also used up a ton. I ended up using up $325.64 worth of makeup. Now I did finish some really high-end foundations in May, which is where the bulk of that value comes from, but still very exciting. In June I used up $158.09 worth of makeup. July was another really good month. I used up $206.06 worth of makeup. I'm like trying to rack my brain around what I used up in the month of July, but still very exciting. August, another good month, $226.02. September wasn't as great. I only used up $74.98 worth of product. In October, I used up $156.60, and then in November, $135.99. December, obviously $1 $15.88 for that grand total of $1664.88. Overall, I am so happy that I did this series. I just think it's been so much fun and also kept me very accountable to knowing that like I'm also sharing with the internet like how much money I'm spending on makeup, and just made me very encouraged to finish products that I might be very close to finishing so that I can add them to that grand total of makeup used. So it's been so much fun doing this makeup rehab series. I'm already so excited for my 2020 makeup rehab. I think it's going to be just really fun again to like compare months. And I've got some really fun stuff planned for this series. So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. Again, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, don't forget to do that so you don't miss out on any future updates. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch this video, this series, and also for just supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. Other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.